Hello everyone. In today's video, I'm going to walk you through my Emacs config file. To give you a bit of context, I've been using Emacs for around 2 years and my config file is around 400 lines long and I try to keep things as simple as possible. I don't have auto-completion or any fancy features, so this might be the most boring config file you'll ever see. On line 2, I have enabled line numbers only on programming modes because I don't want line numbers in an org or text file. Next, on these two lines, I have added a couple of hooks to Haskell mode to enable automatic indentation and documentation. I don't really write Haskell these days, so I don't know why I have that. On the next three lines, I have disabled menu bar, toolbar, and scroll bar because I like this clean look and it gives me more room to work on. Next, on line 14, I have set the font and font size. I am not exactly sure what the last two arguments do, but I assume it is for setting this on all frames. And the next 5 lines are for enabling evil mode and adding Melpa to the list of package repositories. I have also disabled the state indicator because it takes up a lot of space on the mode line and I can tell which state I am in by just looking at the cursor. And next I tell org mode to indent everything by default and also enable visual line mode. This is something that took me a while to figure out because I was so confused why a line was going off the screen. Next, I load a package called org bullets that gives fancy highlight for org headings. And then I have a function called Haskell mode save load buffer that allows me to quickly evaluate Haskell code and switch to a buffer running the interpreter. It is written in a very imperative style and I'm not sure if there is a better way to achieve the same functionality. Then I enable syntax highlighting for all modes. And then I make parenthesis highlight when a close matches with an open parenthesis. Then on these two lines, I set the theme for my Emacs, and as you can see, it is very basic. I set the background color to black and foreground to white. I tried a lot of themes, but this is my favorite. And the next two functions on line 59 and 71 are fixes for a bug in my Haskell mode. When I pressed O in Haskell mode, it was not indenting correctly. So I searched it up on Stack Overflow and copy pasted a fix and it works now. Then I have enabled column numbers. I don't really need it, so I should remove it sometime. Then I have set up a custom backup directory. I have lost very important file once and I was able to recover a recent version from here. So I'm glad I have this enabled. Then on line 90, I have set up a short key binding to open this config file and it comes handy all the time. Then I have disabled evil mode in all the shells and interpreters I use inside Emacs because Vim key bindings are not helpful when I'm typing only a few characters. And then the next two functions, split down and switch, split right and switch, will open a new window and switch the focus to it. This is useful to quickly open a window and start typing on it. And then I load a package called Moody which prettifies the mode line. And it also hides all minor modes because I don't find that information useful. And on line 131, I set up tramp mode and I use it all the time to edit files on a remote machine. And it's a nice feature to have. Then everything from here is just a bunch of custom key bindings and settings for custom faces generated by Emacs. But on line 318, I have this function called bury compile buffer if successful that closes the compilation buffer after 3 seconds if it is successful. This is a nice feature too because I don't have to worry about closing a buffer if everything compiles correctly. And that's about it. Let me know if you have any suggestions for my config file. Thanks for watching.